How is the session today? Can you feel the marathon mood? Definitely, yes. Did I say we need 6k? I did everything I could, 5.4 thousand. The game is over before it started. Oh my man. Oh, I don't have fire. Oh, I don't have fire. Bro, like, the timing in World of Tanks is the most beautiful thing. We were sitting, holding, nothing happens. The second I pushed, now all of them there, man. What is this shit, man? Wow. That is absolutely incredible shot. Honestly, this just couldn't go any better. Double RT, ready to shoot. Yeah, check. I used the stun. Next RT. Damages my gun after using medkit. Just a splash, I'm losing my track. It just could not go any better, guys. Minus driver, of course. The stun. Yeah. Do I feel the marathon? No. 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 Don't feel anything, man. Marathon can be very frustrating. And here, I present you my most memorable moments from my grind towards Grom. There is something beautiful in watching other people mold. So I hope you will find a lot of relief in watching me losing my sanity. But don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that marathons are back, but it gets very competitive and can be super toxic, especially if you want to finish those missions with mastery. But I have a few ideas on how it can be fixed, and later in the video I will share it with you. This is insane. It's okay. Dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna run out of ammo. Dude! Dude, man. I'm shaking. Come here, you piece of shit, man. Ah. I was open a little bit.
Watch out! Retreat! Ready to fire. Let's find another target. We're good for.
I cannot believe I died to this guy, man. I cannot believe it, man.
That's insane, man. Ah, gunman, thank you. Great start. The gamer. Okay, we're gonna mark this guy.
gonna shoot me, but...
Dude!
I don't know, he's playing with 20 stabilizers and 5 improved aimings. You are a little bit confident, bro. For being a super conqueror. Yeah, 340 with the stun HE. Why the hell not? On the move with AP round. Thank you very much. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. We need ST2 to game. Just look how aggressive this is over already, man. Just look how aggressive they play. It's over. I cannot run. Like I know I cannot go, but I mean I know I cannot stay. But if I don't go, I mean if I go, then the team is going to die even faster. Do Guys, the game haven't started yet. I already said it is unfair. And what a surprise, man, that we are losing. How about you set me on fire? And second fire! BZ burned, Skoda T56 burned. Guys, how is it that I can look at the lineup difference and I can already tell how the game is going to develop? And it's still a thing. You could run, but then what? Then what? You run, your teammates die even faster, and then what? Oh, man. They begin to push the second I crossed. What is this? The instance I crossed, they are here. What is... What? Hello? Can they push a little bit later when, like, I'm still in the position to go back? Amazing. They have Miel, Progetto in the platoon, and Shrek. They might go YOLO, man.
What is this? Okay, projector is coming, bless is coming.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged.
He's running away. That's absolutely amazing. Oh, really? Well, 2 more battles from now on. Wait. Where is my light? GG, man. GG. 1-6. 1-6. What stage is your target today? 10.
Critical hit. They killed our driver. Penetration.
Why me? Like, he has full side of grille of the T-57 Heavy. Oh, GG.
Ready to fire. Penetration. Let's find another target.
Bro, like, the timing in World of Tanks is the most beautiful thing. We were sitting, holding, nothing happens. The second I pushed, now all of them there, man. What is this shit, man? Lovely. That was our lighting, guys. Amazing start, I would say. So we did like 2-3 shots at the cross.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Nice.
Prepare. Drive on. Critical hit. Penetration.
I need to leave. Oh man.
Track fixed. Let's roll. Penetrate their armor. One of our tracks is damaged. That one didn't go through. Permission to engage.
Bro, I actually did not want to cross here. Because exactly this happened previous time. Bro, exactly this happened previous time. I cannot play. He wants to side scrape. I want to play off of my upper plate. Minus battle, man. Minus 3 minutes of my life. And it is moments like this that make marathon super frustrating and not enjoyable. And I have a couple of ideas on how it can be improved, and allow me to share with you the reason why I love the marathon. Well, first of all, I like the idea of having a chance of getting a tank for free. I understand that not everyone can spend this enormous amount of time to play the game and get the tank while the mission requirements are insanely high. And I think it is an objective from Wargaming to make people spend at least small amounts of money to get the tank with like maybe 60-70% discount. And I like it. I think it's good practice. It is much better than getting new premium tanks, let's say through the loot boxes. I would much rather finish the marathon to get BZ176 myself than having to open uncertain amount of boxes. For example, EBR Hot Rod Camo I gotten only after opening 450 boxes. I wanted that camo and I spent enormous amount of money to get it. While with the marathon, it's very clear what are you getting and plus minus how much time you have to invest in this. And personally, I very like marathons. That's why I dedicated 30 hours and 2 streams to get Grom as fast as possible. But after playing for 16 hours on first day, I have to say that the missions are getting very repetitive. By trying to finish it in the fastest way possible, I chose a mastery way where most of the missions you have to perform by the damage. And I have done my calculations, and guys, you have to be top by the damage, either in your team or in both of the team, 125 times. My original idea was to finish the marathon in one go, but it was just way too stressful. And after 15 hours of playing, it is of no surprise that I was losing focus. And in this battle, I needed to do 6,000 damage in order to be able to get progress towards the mission. I needed high caliber. But with such quick game and what seemed like flawless performance, I just didn't get any progress. And although the game was good, results are nice, it's frustrating because only 1 out of 30 players in the battle can have progress towards the mission. And what kind of disappoints me the most is that mastery missions, for the most part, reward only 1 player. And hence, you don't want to play in the platoon with other great players, because obviously it is going to be your competition. They are going to be stealing your damage. So how can we make marathon experience a little bit better? The first thing I would do is to lower damage requirements to at least to be top 3 by the damage. Maybe you increase amount of times the mission has to be completed, but at least I would be able to play with my friends, and don't worry about my teammates stealing the damage. But the thing that I lacked the most during the very first day of grinding was the variety. By focusing only on the damage time after time, it's getting very tiring after playing the game for 16 hours. So I would love to see variety of the missions. Let's say it can be spotting. Then I'm able to play with my light tanks, change the pacing of the battle, and relax a little bit. Maybe the mission can be to do damage from, let's say, 300 meters away. Now I can pick a tank destroyer and snipe. Or kills, or maybe even victories. By having different requirements, you have to think what's the most optimal way of finishing those. Maybe you can communicate in the platoon, and the act of having to think and change the pacing makes it much more enjoyable and easier to play. And don't get me started about missions for commitment. Guys, there is no variety whatsoever. It's only experience grind. And I would much rather have the marathon being announced, let's say, months ahead, and have the missions to be more complex, where we would have time to prepare tanks for certain missions. Let's say missions for commitment is to do stun. With this, you can get yourself RT and play for the stun. Of course, it might be like extreme option, but at least you have to prepare. And my very first marathon was for super Pershing. I remember that the requirements were something like 100,000 experience on each existing tech tree, and by the time it was, I think, 5 tech trees present in the battle. So roughly 500,000 experience starting at the tier 6. But because the marathon was announced much sooner than it is now, I was grinding towards the tier 6s, and I was hoping to finish the marathon myself. And I did. And Super Pershing was the very first premium tank that I got from the marathon. And since I finished the Mastery Way, I would like to hear opinion from those of you guys who went to do commitment missions and actually managed to get the Grom yourself. Please let me know how enjoyable was it to grind the experience and how much excitement you had getting the tank. I have one more suggestion on how to furthermore improve Marathon, and this system is already in place. As an example, missions for Excalibur has 2 conditions, primary and with honors. We're going to be talking about the mission where the primary condition is to get 15,000 assistance. But to finish missions with honor, you have to survive during the scouting. And if you do survive, your scouting gets doubled. This way, you can compensate for the battles where you didn't do much, and you can progress basically twice as fast by completing first primary missions and missions with honor. With such variety of missions, you are more welcome to play in the platoon. If your mission is to do scouting, you can pick a tank destroyer, and if tank destroyer can have a mission to do damage at 300 meters range, then it's the best to have a light tank in the platoon. I think the goal of the wargaming should be to make it as enjoyable for the players as possible, because the trust between developers and the player base is going to be furthermore improving. And if players enjoy the marathon, enjoy the game, and love their developers, aren't we going to be more willing to spend money on the game and support people who is making this game possible? Guys, I have been playing this game for 11 years by now, and it is my favorite game. Wargaming is doing a good job of keeping me addicted to World of Tanks, and I hope they do it for another decade. Guys, for someone who managed to finish the marathon, I want to summarize suggestions on how to improve it. I wish that missions had a better variety. For example, 2 last missions require you to be 70 times top by the damage in your team. Next, I wish that missions would be designed in a way where it would encourage players to play together. I love playing in the platoons, and times goes by much faster when you are having fun. And lastly, I wish that there is a backdoor on how you can progress through the missions to compensate unlucky rounds. My example was missions for Excalibur, where if you finish second condition, you get double the progress on main part. These were my suggestions on how marathons can be better in World of Tanks. If you feel like there is something that has to be said, feel free to leave it in the comment. And hopefully Wargaming is going to read it and make World of Tanks a better place to minimize experience like this. 3k damage! Please! Please! Let me be top by the damage, please. With a 3004 damage, may there be not a single Giga Chat who did more. Although Budget has 3 kills. And you know that Budget can burst, right? But oh man. Like, I'm sitting in the position, nothing gets spotted. Panzer Sieben is like getting in the spot. I'm like, okay, I can pick. He got spotted. E3. Finally, let me pick. And I'm losing 700. Oh. But despite all the struggles, I managed to get Grom myself. And I have to say, both Marathon and the tank were worth it. I like the tank, and I had fun during the Marathon. If you want to see how the Grom performs, we made a video about it. And at the time this video is posted, I'm going to be playing with the Grom on stream. So tune in to check me out. And just to remind you guys, new drops are starting and you're able to get Halloween 3D styles just for watching. If you're going to farm your drops on my channel, you're going to make my day. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna see you on the stream.